Yo, what up, guys? It's Jay from Jay's Chaldea, and welcome to the first of my seasonal anime reviews for the seasonal anime of Fall 2020. And the one to kick it off is, of course, the hit harem rom-com of the season, Rent-a-Girlfriend, Season 1. Now, as per usual, with these full season reviews, I will be covering the events of the entirety of Season 1. So if you have not watched Season 1 of Rent-a-Girlfriend, all 12 episodes, do yourself a favor, go watch it. If you're into rom-coms, if you're into the harem genre, I think you'll really like it. The premise sounds a little cliche, but they do a lot of interesting things with it, and this show, by far, is the one with the most waifus of this season, so definitely good motivation to go check it out. But with that intro out of the way, that serves as your spoiler warning, so be warned from here on out. We are in spoiler territory. Okay, so Rent-a-Girlfriend, as the name implies, mainly focuses on our main character, Kazuya, who gets dumped by the first girlfriend he ever had, his first year of college. After a month, he's super down in the dumps, super depressed, and so, he starts, searching stuff up, and he comes across a rental girlfriend agency, and he decides, you know what, I'm desperate enough to do this, maybe this will boost my confidence up. So he rents a girl named Chizuru Mizuhara, and Chizuru is pretty fantastic. Not only is she drop dead gorgeous, she's really nice, she's very attentive, and the date was really fun. But then Kazuya, for some reason, gets upset when he realizes that it's an act, even though, when you actually read the terms of the service, she's providing a service, and he got salty that for some reason she provided the service that he asked for, and so he decides to be a little bit of an asshole. It ends up leading into a lot of classic rom-com convenient shenanigans, and basically this web of lies just snowballs out of control, and it gets really fucking complicated, and of course later on more girls are involved. It gets a lot more intricate than that, but I'm gonna talk about it more in detail in a second. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when the show first came out, I read the premise and I was like, oh, this seems really cliche and dumb, I'm probably going to skip out on it. And then my boy Yeet Machine over in my Twitch chat told me, oh, dude, you got to watch the first episode at least. Trust me, you're going to be into it. And then, my friend Tony, Serpentine451, from the We Warriors podcast, also backed him up and was like, yeah, dude, trust me, you need to check it out. So I went ahead, I watched the first episode, and I was like, all right, I am actually interested to see what happened with this. But I will say right off the bat, I cannot stand Kazuya. However, I do understand the point of Kazuya. He is nowhere near as bad as some harem protagonists. Yes, Kazuya is extremely dumb. There are so many times where I just feel so much secondhand embarrassment for Kazuya, and I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? Come on, man. Why? Why do you keep doing this to yourself? But also, I feel like, even though this is more to, obviously an exaggerated for comedic effect extreme, everyone can relate to Kazuya in some manner. They either have a friend who was in a situation like Kazuya, you've tried to help a friend like him, or, you were hit with a breakup that bad and you were in the dumps the same way Kazuya was, and you felt like you could never recover, and, you were kind of lost, and, the world felt kind of empty. Everybody's been there. I feel like if you've fallen in love at least once, you know the pain of heartbreak, and that's the pain that Kazuya went through. And that's really relatable. I also just really appreciate that more of these rom-com harems are now taking place more commonly in colleges now instead of high schools. I'm a few years out from college, but it's way more relatable because they're actual adults and they're not children. And so they're not making the dumb teen mistakes. They're making dumb young adult mistakes. Which, Kazuya, like I said, makes a fuck ton of. But there are some really great characters in Rent-A-Girlfriend. All of Kazuya's friends are great. Especially Kibe. Kibe is the broest of bros. Like, that was my dude. Because, Kibe was acting like a normal person. He saw Kazuya kind of treating his girl like shit. And, messing up his opportunity. So he punched his boy in the face and was like, the fuck is wrong with you, man? Because, let's be real. If you were Kibe and you saw this from the outside perspective without any of the extra bullshit, that's exactly what you would do. Kibe is a bro. So, all throughout this first season, we see Kazuya, make mistakes, start to fall for Chizuru and, get to know Chizuru bit by bit and kind of realize just tiny little sections, not even entire layers, just little tiny slivers peel back, and he gets to see kind of her more blunt side. She's more aggressive, and she is definitely a go-getter. She takes her job very seriously. She's very professional. She's just overall a really good person, and she's just a great friend as well. And because of that friendship and for being there with him through this like emotionally turbulent time, he naturally starts to develop feelings for her. And I can't entirely confirm if she has developed feelings for him, because there have been a couple of big incidents, like when he saved her from drowning when she fell off the ferry and stuff like that, where you could tell there's a little something brewing there. But I can neither confirm nor deny it, because like Chizuru is kind of hard to read, which I find really interesting. You can't entirely tell with Chizuru whether she does have feelings for Kazuya or whether she just really cares about him as a friend. And I like that though, because like rom-coms, not just in anime but like in movies in general, they kind of give this weird unfair stereotype that like, oh yeah, being nice to a girl will automatically make her fall in love with you. No, that's bullshit. No, it takes more than just being a actual decent human being. Of course you have to be a decent human being, otherwise like there's something wrong with a girl if she falls for you if you're an asshole. But that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is, like, I like that it's not just Chizuru is falling for Kazuya because he's nice. She's falling for him because she sees that he puts in the effort and he wants to try, that he wants to improve and become a better person. And she has been there for each little baby step of growth. And she is his biggest cheerleader and defender. So you don't necessarily know if she has feelings for him, but you do know that she does care deeply about Kazuya, whether that be platonically or romantically. That is yet to be determined. Be quiet, manga readers. Do not spoil anything. But, yeah, that's what I really like about their dynamic. Also, there's some really interesting waifus introduced here. There's, of course, Kazuya's ex-girlfriend, Mami, aka Demon-chan, because she is a demon, an absolute demon. You want to talk about not being able to read someone? We talk about Mami, because Mami, she has an even more plastic personality than Chizuru, who is literally putting on an act for her job. And not to say Chizuru's personality is plastic at all, but of course she has to put on a professional facade because this is her real job. So, anyway, Mami is just manipulative, conniving, and just, she makes me so mad. I've dated girls like that. Mami is the type of girl who you will date and then break up with her, and then she'll see you happy with somebody else, and then just because she sees you happy, she's gonna send you a picture, that one text, and she knows it's gonna get you, but you're gonna be like, no, not today, Satan, be gone. And that's exactly how we have to treat Mami, people. She is Satan. We only accept angels such as Chizuru and possibly Ruka. We're not entirely settled on Ruka yet. Speaking of Ruka, Ruka is another rental girlfriend that we meet in the series who, after discovering that Chizuru is also a rental girlfriend and putting two and two together about her and Kazuya's situation, she's like, well, if Kazuya can treat a rental girlfriend like that, go as far as to jump into the ocean to save her life, then, he has to treat a real girlfriend even better. And plus, she gets, these like butterflies. He literally makes her heart skip a beat, and she has an actual heart condition that makes her heart beat slightly slower than normal. So it's really interesting for her to experience this with Kazuya. And so at first she's kind of the overly clingy, possessive type that's super jealous. But by the end, she earns my respect because she realizes that she wants to earn Kazuya's love genuinely. So she's not trying to force it on him. She wants him to fall for her organically. And I really appreciate that. She earned my respect towards the end there. At first, she just seemed like she was going to be a clingy, annoying girl. But by the end, she started to, clear her act up. So not entirely settled on Ruka, but she's a strong candidate. And then we have Shy Girl, whose name I haven't even entirely remembered. I believe her name is Sumi. Not really much to say about her. She's pretty cute. She is a super shy rookie rent-a-girlfriend, and Kazuya, being kind of used to the situation, helps her build her confidence, and she really appreciates him for that. I don't know if she genuinely likes him, but knowing how these shows work, she obviously likes him. But yeah, not really much to say about her. So Kazuya, I'm not really a fan of his character, right? But I do appreciate his growth, and I like that he's getting better, and I like that it's in gradual steps, because these type of big social improvements don't just happen overnight, and I feel like that's a much more realistic approach. And so I think it's really cool to see him kind of realize what he's done wrong, own up to it, and apologize, and try to make the right moves to correct his own mess. Now, he still hasn't corrected the biggest mess of all, which is the lie to his grandma, but hopefully that'll be resolved in the season 2, because hopefully this will get a season 2. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, at the end, in the last episode, the entire time, Kazuya was having this inner monologue while Chizuru was talking to him, I was like, tell her, just fucking tell her. And when my boy actually said, you're the one I want, it's gotta be you, I clapped. I actually clapped. I was like, I'm proud of that boy. Oh my god, he actually grew up hair. So yeah, he's not by a long shot my favorite character. In fact, he's my least favorite character of this entire show. But I really do appreciate his journey. And I think that's the point, right? The point is, at least for this show, at least from what I can tell, is you never know where you're going to find love. It can be in the most unexpected of places, in the craziest of situations. But when it's there, you know when it's there. And I think that's a really good message to pass on. Overall, really enjoyed the first season of Rent-A-Girlfriend, and I hope it gets a season 2. But let me know what you guys thought about this show in the comments down below. Who, in your opinion, is best girl of Rent-A-Girlfriend? Are you Team Chizuru? Are you Team Ruka? Are you Team Sumi? No one is Team Mami. Let's be real, no one is Team Mami, and if you are Team Mami, there is something wrong with you. Normally, I don't judge people, but I'm going to judge you right here if you actually unironically say you're Team Mami. But anyway, let me know all your thoughts and feels in the comments down below as always. Don't forget to leave this video a like to let me know you enjoyed it. And if you like what I do here and you want to see more from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I will be doing season reviews for other summer 2020 shows like The God of High School, The Misfit of Demon King Academy, My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu, and Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. So if you want to check those reviews out when they come out, which will be over the next few days or so, definitely hit that subscribe button, like I said, and notification bell. I will also be covering in weekly reviews the the fall shows as well. So look forward to those, and do all the usual YouTube things, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know all your thoughts about Rent a Girlfriend in the comments down below. But until next time, this is Jay from Jay's Chaldea, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Peace.